Let me guess, you've been putting everything you have into your business, but when it comes to your health and fitness, nothing seems to stick. You're not here because you lack discipline. You're here because the methods you've tried just don't work for someone with your lifestyle. And that's exactly what I'll address today. In this video, I'm going to share the exact system that's helped my business owner clients lose 20 plus pounds of fat, build lean muscle, and completely transform their energy and confidence, all without sacrificing time or following restrictive diets. This isn't a generic program. It's based on 23 plus years of experience, backed by science, and specifically designed for busy professionals like you. Now, before we dive in, put your phone on Do Not Disturb, close out any other tabs, give yourself the next few minutes to focus because what I'm about to show you can completely change the way you approach your health. By the end of this case study, you'll know exactly how to achieve the results you've been chasing while running your business and without sacrificing your time. If you're a high performing business owner juggling responsibilities and feeling stuck in a body that just doesn't match your ambition, pay close attention. Today, I'm going to break down exactly how I helped a 57-year-old business owner lose over 53 pounds, reverse type 2 diabetes, and completely ditch his meds in just 135 days. And here's the kicker. He did it without endless cardio or wasting time in the gym. If you've been feeling drained, frustrated, and like nothing works, whether it's strict diets, outdated workouts, or cardio that just burns time and not fat, this is the breakthrough you've been waiting for. In fact, by the end of this case study, you'll know exactly how to achieve massive results while running your business and without sacrificing your time. Let's get into it. Before we dive in, my name is Jerome, and I'm going to break down the exact process step by step of how we helped Brian, a busy short-term rental business owner who was a type 2 diabetic and over 100 pounds overweight, lose 53.6 pounds, reverse type 2 diabetes, and ditch meds in 135 days without wasting hours on cardio or gym time. Allow me to show you some proof backing my opening statement so you know we actually did this. If you look at this diagram right here, you see his weight drop while we added muscle, and he had maxed out his muscle gains simply because he was working out at home with bands. This shows his weight drop and body fat was going down simultaneously while he was adding the muscle. Who this is for? If you're looking to lose 20 plus pounds of stubborn fat, gain muscle, and feel energized and confident in your body without sacrificing precious time with family or business, this is for you. If you need a fitness program that works around your packed schedule, helps you become a better role model for your subordinates, partner, and family, provides accountability in simple, effective steps without unnecessary complexity, this is for you. If you're tired of low energy, being uncomfortable in your clothes, struggling with health concerns like elevated blood pressure or prediabetes, and frustrated with programs that don't deliver lasting results, this is for you. If you've tried restrictive diets, intense workout plans, or traditional methods that leave you back at square one, this is for you. Who this is not for? If you want overly restrictive or unsustainable extreme diets, this is not for you. If you like spending hours in the gym or doing endless cardio, this is not for you. If you're not ready to prioritize your health or invest at least 3 hours a week in the gym to transform, this is not for you. If you like relying on quick fixes or magic pills that don't require any effort, this is not for you. If you're not open to a proven system that's different from the conventional workout and diet programs, this is not for you. If you're not ready to do the hard work of becoming the version of you've only been dreaming about, this is not for you. The truth about achieving your ideal physique, no one will ever tell you. You can absolutely achieve your ideal physique without being in the gym 5 to 6 days a week, doing endless cardio, or following a restrictive diet to see lasting results. Most men 35 plus aren't capable of doing so because they don't understand how to, 1, eat according to their goals, 2, train optimally in the gym, nor do they understand how to recalibrate their understanding, beliefs, and habits around their lifestyle rather than attempting every workout they get or following unsustainable diets. But if you're watching this, you're already on the right track in stopping yourself from making simple, avoidable mistakes. Limiting beliefs you need to protect yourself from. There's no such thing as, I'm just too busy, now's not a good time, or this won't work for me either. People are always looking for the missing piece to achieve their ideal body and keep it. They're always willing to pay for a proven system, support, and accountability to execute that system. And if you want to be that guy, I'll show you exactly one, how to navigate around the issues we mentioned above, two, how I helped Brian lose 53.6 pounds, reverse his type 2 diabetes, and ditch his high blood pressure meds in 4.5 months, three, how to lose 10% of your body weight in 180 days or less, four, how to do all this without giving up your favorite foods or spending more than 4 hours in the gym each week. And in case you don't know me, here's a brief backstory about how I got here. I started lifting in college to build muscle and gain confidence. I wasn't athletic, more of a band nerd, so I had to work for every bit of progress. Since 2001, I've been a fitness professional. I started as a trainer, but quickly became a fitness director, running programs for multiple large gyms in Dallas. My job? Getting results. I developed systems that led to over 5,000 transformations. I also competed as a bodybuilder for over a decade. I've lost hundreds of pounds multiple times, so I get the physical and mental grind of transforming your body. On a personal note, I lost both sets of grandparents to diabetes before I turned 10. That experience fuels my passion for helping others take control of their health. In 2017, I tore a muscle that required surgery. I went from training 6 days a week to zero, no movement, no elevated heart rate. Within 2 months, I gained 40 pounds and became pre-diabetic. For the first time, I knew exactly what my clients felt like, stuck in the worst shape of my life. But it didn't just affect my health, it affected my paycheck. People didn't want to work with a fat trainer. Hearing that over and over, it crushed my confidence. I was embarrassed to even walk through the gym. I started believing this is just my body after 40. I tried everything, 6 meals a day, macros, cardio, fasting, but nothing worked. Frustrated, I went back to the basics, dug into the latest science, and created a system that actually delivers sustainable results. I've since applied this system with virtual clients, achieving consistent transformations. With continued updates, I've maintained impressive results personally. I have visible abs at 48 with minimal workouts and no cardio or calorie tracking. I'm excited to share this efficient, sustainable approach with the clients seeking real fitness transformations. The Lifestyle Recalibration System is the method I built through my own trial and error and 20 years of industry experience with over 5,000 transformations of coaching men and women to their ideal physiques while teaching them how to keep results the rest of their lives. Now, for the first time, I've decided to break everything down for you in this video. In the following steps, I'll outline the entire process A to Z of what I did to accomplish these results so you too can use my lifestyle recalibration system to lose at least 10% of your body weight, pack on muscle, become a stronger, healthier, more energetic version of you, and learn how to keep it long-term in 180 days or less. This system is unlike anything you've tried before. It's designed to create lasting change by focusing on the essentials that drive your health and physique. In other words, you'll do the hardest work you've ever done to transform your body and habits, but once you build these foundations, you'll have the only system you'll need to maintain your health, physique, and quality of life for the long term. Now, let me break down these 4 essential pillars that drive the results we're after. The first pillar is the Universal Fitness Assessment. This is where we get an in-depth understanding of your unique starting point. Think of it like a GPS. It's impossible to reach your destination unless you know exactly where you're starting. This isn't just about stepping on a scale. We look at your body composition, movement patterns, and even your metabolic health. By knowing your baseline, we can map out a plan that's laser focused on getting you where you want to go as efficiently as possible. Next up is the Progressive Efficiency Nutrition Protocol. Now, I know a lot of you have probably tried all kinds of diets in the past, cutting carbs, going keto, intermittent fasting, but here's the thing. Most of those approaches are either unsustainable or flat out just don't work long term. What we do here is different. Instead of overhauling everything on day one, we make adjustments only when needed. It's all about creating steady, manageable progress while supporting your metabolism and energy levels. This isn't a one-size-fits-all plan. It's tailored to you and evolves as you do. The third pillar is the Natural Biomechanics Movement Formula. Here's where we really flip the script on traditional workout routines. I'm not asking you to spend hours in the gym every day. What I want to teach you is how to master efficient movement. This means focusing on exercises that maximize muscle activation and calorie burn without wasting time. We're talking about 2 to 3 workouts a week that are less than an hour each, yet still delivering results that most people think require endless cardio or long gym sessions. And finally, we have lifestyle recalibration. This is the game changer because Let's face it, anyone can follow a plan for a few weeks or months, but what happens after that? The reason most people backslide is that they never address the underlying habits and beliefs that drive their behaviors. This pillar is all about coaching you to develop habits that stick, shifting your mindset around health and fitness, and holding you accountable for long term success. It's about creating a lifestyle that supports your goals, not just hitting a short term target, then falling off. These four pillars work together to create lasting change by addressing every key aspect of your health and fitness journey, from knowing your starting point, to mastering efficient movement, to building supportive nutrition habits, and transforming your mindset. In the next few slides, we'll explore how these foundations tap into your body's natural adaptability and guide you in forming the right habits and beliefs for long-term success. Our bodies are built to adapt. It's what keeps us alive and thriving. Every result you see in your body, your energy, strength, fat loss, or muscle gain, is your body's response to the signals it receives. The key here is that you control these signals. Nutrition, movement, and self-care are like arrows you send toward your body, telling it how to respond. If the signals are inconsistent, unclear, or misaligned with your goals, the outcomes will reflect that. Think of it this way. Unintentional signals create unintentional results. But if you send clear, intentional signals through your habits and actions, you can shape the body, health, and energy you want. Your mindset is the foundation for everything you achieve, not just in fitness, but in every area of your life. Here's the thing. Your thoughts and beliefs are what drive the habits you repeat daily. And those habits are the signals you send to your body about who you are and what you prioritize. Over time, those signals shape your results, whether they're positive or negative. But here's something most people don't realize. You cannot achieve something you've never had, whether it's your ideal body, better health, or the best version of yourself, if you continue thinking and acting like the same person you've always been. To create a new result, you have to upgrade your standards. That means adopting the thoughts, beliefs, and habits of the version of you who already has those results. This is where most systems fall short. They focus on external actions like workouts or meal plans without addressing the internal shifts needed to make those actions stick. The lifestyle recalibration system is different because it starts with the mindset changes needed to transform your standards and habits into the kind that naturally create long-lasting results. This isn't just about doing different things. It's about evolving into someone who thrives on living the habits that create health, energy, and the ideal version of you. Here's how it all connects. Thoughts and beliefs. It all starts here. What you believe about yourself and your capabilities influence every choice you make. Habits. Those beliefs translate into repeated habits, your daily actions, that send signals to your body and health. Results. Over time, those signals shape your body, your energy, and your health. When you change your mindset, you change the signals you send. And when you send the right signals, you achieve the outcomes you've been working toward. Ask yourself, are you willing to upgrade your standards to create the version of yourself who gets results that last? This is the kind of transformation we guide you through in the Lifestyle Recalibration System. It's not just about working harder, it's about rewiring the way you think, act, and live. The Lifestyle Recalibration System is a simple, proven blueprint broken into 4 phases. Each phase has a specific goal and timeline, all designed to lead you from where you are now to your ideal physique and lifestyle. The system revolves around 3 main components: nutrition, training, and self-care. And it's designed to work with your body, not against it. What makes this system different is its focus on sustainability and health first. Unlike quick fix programs, this system ensures that each phase builds on the last, creating lasting change without burnout or setbacks. The first phase, metabolic recalibration, lays the foundation for everything else. Over 90 to 120 days, we recalibrate your metabolism and address health blockers like poor insulin sensitivity, high inflammation, and other metabolic issues that prevent effective fat loss. Why? Because your body can only change and adapt when it's healthy. This phase is where your nutrition plays a pivotal role in addressing these health issues. By focusing on anti-inflammatory, nutrient-dense foods, we can control insulin, reduce inflammation, and restore your body's ability to burn fat effectively. At the same time, we introduce key foundational habits that carry through the rest of the system. This includes increasing daily movement, which supports your metabolism and energy levels, and incorporating hypertrophy-based resistance training. Resistance training not only builds strength and muscle, but also enhances your metabolic health. Together, these habits create momentum and set the stage for sustainable long-term fat loss. In the second phase, hypertrophic optimization, we shift gears to build muscle over 90 to 180 days. Why muscle? because it's the key to increasing your baseline metabolism, meaning you'll burn more calories at rest and can enjoy more food while staying lean. This phase emphasizes higher food intake paired with low volume, high intensity training. This style of training is incredibly time efficient while delivering maximum results. We also continue to reinforce and build on the habits established in the first phase, creating long-term sustainability. Phase 3, metabolic refinement, is all about refining and accelerating fat loss while maintaining the muscle and metabolic health you've built so far. Over 90 to 120 days, we keep the same highly effective training methods from the hypertrophic optimization phase. This ensures your muscle mass and metabolism are preserved as we focus on fat loss. What sets this phase apart is that we focus on fat loss while keeping your calorie intake higher than most traditional approaches. This gives you more flexibility, more energy, and a greater chance of maintaining your results long term. This phase allows you to achieve significant fat loss without the burnout or rebound often associated with extreme calorie restrictions. The final phase, optimization, is where it all comes together. Over 60 to 90 days, we fine-tune your results and lock in habits that make maintaining your goal physique effortless. This phase is all about enjoying the results of your hard work and transitioning into a sustainable long-term lifestyle. Flexible nutrition at a higher maintenance level is paired with lower frequency, high-intensity training regimen. This helps you maintain your progress with less time and effort. By the end of this phase, you'll have mastered the habits needed to sustain your ideal physique and health for the long term. Let's talk about the foundational habits that define your success in the lifestyle recalibration system: movement, nutrition, and self-care. These three pillars are like the legs of a three-legged stool. Imagine trying to balance on a stool where one leg is missing or even where one is shorter than the others. It might stay upright for a moment, but it's unstable, and sooner or later, it's going to collapse. The same is true for your results. Each of these areas supports the others. Neglecting one will hold you back, no matter how well you optimize the others. Movement builds strength and functionality. Nutrition fuels your body for performance, recovery, and long-term health. And self-care ensures you stay consistent, resilient, and able to sustain progress over the long haul. Where most traditional programs fall short is in the self-care aspect. They either ignore it completely, assuming more effort equals more results, or they treat it as a nice-to-have, focusing solely on physical effort and restrictive diets. But ignoring self-care creates burnout, inconsistency, and ultimately failure to maintain progress. That's why in the lifestyle recalibration system, self-care isn't an afterthought. It's integrated into every phase as a cornerstone of sustainability. Our system addresses the reality of stress, sleep, and mental well-being, teaching you how to manage and recalibrate habits that serve you instead of defaulting to old patterns that hold you back. It's about working smarter, not harder, to get the results you want and keep them for life. Together, these three habits, movement, nutrition, and self-care, create a system that not only helps you achieve your goals, but also makes those results permanent. Let's dive into each leg of the stool to see how it works. Habits that define you: movement, training for hypertrophy. Why train for hypertrophy? Let's start with why hypertrophy training should be your focus. Building lean muscle doesn't just make you look better, it transforms your body into a more efficient calorie burning machine. This is how you avoid the yo-yo effect of losing weight only to regain it later. Plus, it gives you that lean, athletic look rather than just being skinny. But this is bigger than looks. Training for hypertrophy improves your quality of life. Think about staying strong enough to play with your kids, maintain mobility, and avoid the aches and pains most people accept as just aging. Finally, muscle is a shield against disease. As we age, we naturally lose muscle. This is called sarcopenia, and it's a huge contributor to frailty. Hypertrophy training reduces your risk of diabetes, heart disease, and even osteoporosis by building the strength and resilience your body needs to stay healthy. Training for hypertrophy. Master the unit of training, which is one repetition. Every repetition should look controlled and consistent. Think of each rep as a building block. If it's sloppy, the foundation of your results weakens. Full range of motion, or ROM, controlled, active, and targeted. Full range of motion ensures you're maximizing muscle engagement while protecting your joints. Active ROM means you're not just going through the motions, you're using controlled strength at every part of the movement. Tempo matters. Control all 4 parts of each rep. The speed of your rep isn't random. It determines whether tension stays on the muscle or shifts to momentum. For example, controlling the lowering phase, the eccentric, increases muscle damage and growth. Proximity to failure. Maintaining perfect form as intensity increases. Effective training is not about lifting until you're sloppy, exhausted. The sweet spot is stopping within 1 to 2 reps of failure while keeping every rep as clean as the first. This is where true muscle growth signaling happens without risking injury. You're close when the speed of your concentric motion involuntarily slows down, no matter how much you try to accelerate the weight. Progressive overload. Master form first, attempting always to increase range of motion, then reps, then weight. This is considered the double progression model. Most people think progressive overload is just about lifting heavier weights. That's a mistake. Start by perfecting your form, then add reps, and only then increase the weight. And this approach protects your joints and ensures sustainable strength gains. Daily movement. Essential non-fatiguing movement, NEAT, steps. NEAT is non-exercise activity thermogenesis. It's the hidden calorie burn throughout the day that doesn't add fatigue like cardio. Walking, standing, and moving more regularly boosts your metabolism without exhausting you. The goal is 8 to 10,000 steps per day to boost metabolism and reduce mortality risk. The science is clear. Hitting 8 to 10,000 steps daily improves not only fat loss, but also reduces the risk of disease. It's an easy, measurable habit that keeps your body moving and your energy levels high. Habits that define you: nutrition, hydration. Staying hydrated isn't just about drinking water, it's about keeping your electrolytes in balance. Sodium, potassium, and magnesium are critical for energy, recovery, and mental clarity. A simple baseline: drink at least 1/2 your body weight in ounces of water daily, adjusting upward based on sweat loss or activity levels. Macros and micros. Protein is the cornerstone of building muscle and recovery. A simple target: 1 gram per pound of your ideal body weight. From there, balance your fats and carbs to fit your calorie needs, but don't neglect micronutrients. Vitamins and minerals are like the oil for your engine. They keep everything running smoothly. Food quality. Not all calories are created equal. Prioritize whole foods rich in nutrients to get the most bang for your calorie buck. Minimize ultra-processed foods, seed oils, and alcohol when possible. They disrupt your metabolism, slow recovery, and negatively impact energy levels. Timing. When you eat matters. Align meals with your daily activities. Pre-workout meals should fuel performance. Post-workout meals should aid recovery. Spacing meals throughout the day can keep energy stable and cravings down. Habits that define you. Self-care. Sleep hygiene. Let's start with sleep. Quality sleep is the ultimate performance enhancer. It's when your body does the bulk of its recovery, whether that's repairing muscle tissue, balancing hormones, or restoring your mental sharpness. Aim for at least 7 to 9 hours of uninterrupted sleep every night. Poor sleep affects every aspect of your health, from your metabolism to your ability to focus and make decisions. Over time, it can lead to a slower metabolism, cravings, and poor workout recovery, making your goals much harder to achieve. Key strategies include a consistent bedtime, a dark, cool sleeping environment, and limiting screen time before bed to avoid disrupting your circadian rhythm. Stress management. Next is stress management. Stress is inevitable, but how you handle it determines whether it works for you or against you. Chronic stress releases cortisol, a hormone that can lead to fast storage and muscle breakdown and even reduce immune function. Managing stress isn't just about mental health, it's essential for physical results too. Techniques like meditation, journaling, or even just deep breathing can lower cortisol levels and improve your resilience. Exercise itself is a great stress reliever, but balance is key. Overtraining can backfire and increase stress on your body. Eliminating non-productive habits. We all have habits that hold us back, whether it's too much screen time, snacking mindlessly, or constantly checking emails. But habits are powerful. They can work for or against you. Start by identifying one habit that doesn't serve your goals. Replace it with something that does. For example, if you find yourself scrolling at night, replace it with reading or preparing for the next day. Small shifts like this compound over time into massive results. Recovery practices. Lastly, let's talk about recovery practices. Recovery isn't just what you do in your workouts, it's how your body repairs and adapts afterward. Active recovery techniques like foam rolling, stretching, or light movement on rest days help your body stay mobile and injury-free. Combine this with proper nutrition and sleep, and your results will skyrocket. Remember, pushing yourself is important, but real growth happens during recovery. Treat it as a non-negotiable part of your plan. Self-care isn't a luxury, it's a foundational pillar of success. If your body and mind aren't in alignment, it doesn't matter how perfect your workouts or nutrition are, you'll plateau or burn out. Building these habits into your routine allows you to sustain progress long-term. So you don't just get results, you keep them for life. Here is how I optimize each necessary phase of the lifestyle recalibration system for Brian so he could finally improve his body and his health. Below is a visual on traditional strategies versus the lifestyle recalibration approach to fat loss. Immediate calorie restriction or strict dieting results in rapid weight loss, but 30% plus of lost weight is muscle, leading to a slower metabolism and rebound fat gain. With our way, we have elevated caloric baseline with activity. Start by raising calories strategically alongside activity to build sustainable base, enabling muscle gain and fat loss simultaneously. The result? Sustainable fat loss without sacrificing muscle, creating a higher metabolic foundation for long-term results. Excessive cardio for quick fat burn results in loss of muscle mass, slowed metabolism, and a skinny fat look, exhausting and time-consuming. Our way, hypertrophy-focused training prioritizes muscle building to reshape physique and boost resting calorie burn, needing only 2 to 3 sessions per week. The result, increased muscle mass and defined physique with a metabolism that burns fat even at rest. Traditional weight loss method that ignores insulin sensitivity and metabolic health. The result, initial fat loss that quickly plateaus, energy crashes, and intense cravings due to poor metabolic health. My way, the metabolic recalibration optimizes insulin sensitivity and metabolic flexibility, enabling efficient fat burning and steady energy. The result, steady fat loss with improved energy and fewer cravings, no early plateaus or rebound effect. Traditional weight loss method, minimal focus on structured recovery. You get burnout, fatigue, and risk of overuse injuries due to unsustainable routines. My way, plan recovery for optimal results, built-in recovery to prevent burnout and allow consistent progress with less training. The result is consistent energy and progress without fatigue, sustainable routine that fits into a busy lifestyle. Phase 1 is metabolic recalibration. The goal is to reteach the body to burn fat effectively and improve metabolic health by establishing foundational habits. Timeline, 90 days. This phase focuses on getting your body back to a natural state of burning fat effectively. By removing processed foods, we eliminate hyperpalatable triggers that lead to overeating and metabolic inefficiencies. Protein is key here. Hitting the right intake ensures that muscle is preserved as we teach your body to use stored fat as fuel. Meal timing and macro tracking aren't about perfection, but about awareness. This creates habits that align your daily choices with your long-term goals. Removing alcohol is essential. Alcohol stops fat burning for days while your liver clears it, and it can mask progress by contributing to water retention and behavioral lapses. The goal in this phase is to master movement. We prioritize compound lifts like squats, deadlifts, and presses because they recruit the most muscles and teach your CNS to fire efficiently. Workouts are intentionally lower intensity at first, focusing on learning proper form and building a mind-muscle connection. This prevents injury while laying a solid foundation for growth. By week 6, we begin pushing to 0 to 1 RIR safely on the last set of each exercise. This gradual ramp up helps your body adapt to increased stress without overwhelming your recovery system. Self-care. Sleep is non-negotiable. It's during sleep that your body repairs muscle, regulates hunger hormones, and balances stress responses. Stress management isn't just for mental clarity, it directly impacts fat storage and energy levels. A stressed body clings to fat and struggles to recover. Testing blood work allows us to see how your body responds to these changes. If deficiencies exist, we correct them through nutrition first, prioritizing natural solutions before supplements. Below is a visual on traditional strategies versus the lifestyle recalibration approach to muscle gain. The traditional muscle building method focus on significant calorie surplus, typically with high carb intake and no adjustments to maintain insulin sensitivity. The result, rapid weight gain, often accompanied by bloating and fat accumulation, reduced insulin sensitivity over time. My approach is using the precision fueling protocol, intakes tailored to optimize insulin sensitivity while fueling muscle growth. The result, efficient muscle gain without bloating or fat gain, high energy levels maintained throughout the day. The traditional method requires 4 to 6 high-volume training sessions per week to stimulate muscle growth. The result is increased fatigue and risk of overtraining. High time commitment makes it difficult to sustain. My approach, intensive efficiency training. You have 2 to 3 workouts per week with strategic adjustments to intensity and recovery. The result is you have maximized muscle gains with less time invested. It avoids burnout, aligns with a busy schedule. Traditional approach can cause bloating, fatigue, and hormonal imbalances due to excessive calorie intake and lack of metabolic adjustments. The result, greater fat gain alongside muscle, requiring additional time and effort to cut after the bulking phase. My approach, You have metabolic optimization built into the protocol to ensure muscle is built sustainably and keeps metabolism optimized. The result? Leaner gains with minimal fat, avoiding the typical bulking cutting cycle and supporting long-term metabolic health. Traditional approach has a high time commitment to workouts and meal preparation, requires rigid adherence to traditional bulking protocols. The result? Often disrupts daily routines, creating challenges for maintaining a balanced lifestyle. My approach, lifestyle-centered protocol, is efficient structure that respects time and focuses on quality workouts, not just quantity. The result? Energizing and sustainable. It fits into a busy lifestyle with ease, maintaining balance between fitness goals and professional or personal obligations. Phase 2 is hypertrophic optimization. The goal is to build muscle and increase metabolism while improving food flexibility. Timeline is 90 to 180 plus days. Nutrition. The precision fueling protocol is designed to match your energy needs to your training demands, allowing for consistent recovery and muscle building without storing excess fat. Post-workout nutrition becomes key in this phase. By timing nutrient-dense whole food sources effectively, we maximize recovery and muscle repair. As your metabolism increases from the added muscle, we gradually raise intake to ensure your body has the fuel it needs to grow. This phase also reinforces eating habits you can sustain long-term, focusing on quality over quantity to keep results consistent. Training shifts in this phase to prioritize hypertrophy over CNS recruitment. While compound lifts are still present, more emphasis is placed on isolated movements to target specific muscles. Progressive overload remains the cornerstone. We continue to push intensity but ensure proper form is never compromised. Stretch bias and controlled tempos during lifts create more muscle tension, leading to more effective muscle growth without overtraining. Every session is about maximizing effort in fewer sets. Quality over quantity ensures you keep progressing. Self-care. Recovery remains vital as intensity ramps up. Self-care evolves to include techniques like massage, tailored to your specific needs. Sleep is one of the most effective recovery tools. In this phase, we ensure you prioritize consistent, quality rest to support the demands of training. Blood work helps us fine-tune the precision fueling protocol by identifying where you're excelling and where adjustments might enhance performance further. Phase 3, metabolic refinement. Goal, refine fat loss while preserving muscle and metabolism. Timeline, 90 days. Nutrition. During metabolic refinement, we adjust the precision fueling protocol to support fat loss by creating a slight energy deficit, focusing on maximizing fat burning efficiency. Flexibility in food choices is expanded as your metabolism is now more adaptive, allowing for greater variety without compromising results. The goal is sustainability. Learning how to make informed, flexible food decisions will keep your results long-term, avoiding the restrictive pitfalls most diets create. We continue emphasizing unprocessed foods because they naturally regulate hunger, keeping your progress steady. Training in this phase adapts to support fat loss while protecting against injury. By using machine-based lifts, we can focus intensity on target muscles without overloading the central nervous system. Progressive overload remains a priority, but we adjust where necessary to align with energy levels. The goal is to retain muscle mass while encouraging fat burning. Every movement is intentional. Tempo, stretch, and contraction work together to ensure you're maximizing every rep. Quality is prioritized over sheer intensity. This strategy ensures your body holds on to muscle even as we reduce calories slightly. Self-care evolves to manage stress and recovery effectively in a fat loss phase. Elevated stress can negatively impact fat burning, so we emphasize proactive strategies to keep you on track. Regular blood work checks ensure that our refined precision fueling protocol is working effectively. Adjustments to supplementation or intake may be made to optimize your health. By aligning your recovery practices with the demands of this phase, we keep progress steady and sustainable. Phase 4, optimization phase. The goal is to transition to maintenance with sustainable, flexible habits. Timeline, 60 days. Nutrition. The optimization phase centers on sustainability. The precision fueling protocol evolves into a long-term eating strategy that supports your maintenance needs. We teach you how to balance flexibility and enjoyment with nutrient-dense choices so your habits can seamlessly integrate into your lifestyle. Whole foods remain the foundation for metabolic and health benefits, but you also have the flexibility to adapt your approach without compromising your results. By the end of this phase, you'll know how to eat for your goals without rigid rules. Training in this phase shifts to focus on maintenance. With just 2 full-body sessions per week, we maintain your hard-earned muscle mass and progress your lifts where possible. The low-volume approach ensures your workouts remain efficient, freeing up time for a balanced lifestyle. Active recovery and mobility become more prominent, supporting overall function and injury prevention as you sustain your progress. This training strategy complements a flexible lifestyle, reinforcing the balance between fitness and daily life. Self-care. Self-care in the optimization phase focuses on creating lifelong habits that support your physical and mental well-being. Regular blood work checks remain vital, ensuring that your hormonal health and metabolism stay optimized. This also allows us to identify any potential issues proactively. Recovery, stress management, and overall balance are key priorities. By maintaining these habits, you preserve your progress and set yourself up for sustained success. The aim is to leave you with a system that feels natural and fits into your life seamlessly. So you want to know what happened when Brian dropped over 53 pounds, reversed his type 2 diabetes, and got off his meds in under 180 days? Well, let me tell you, he started feeling so good that he couldn't help but level up in every area of his life. His energy skyrocketed, his workouts became even more intense, and he actually started looking forward to them. He showed up more confidently in his relationships, became a better leader, and his productivity in business, it went through the roof. And this is the power of the lifestyle recalibration system. It creates a compounding effect. When your body transforms, it boosts your energy and confidence, which fuels even greater results, both physically and mentally. The momentum builds so much that your results become unstoppable. Once you're in this feedback loop, you can't help but win. And that's exactly how the system is designed. This is why our system works so powerfully. When it's executed properly, intentionally, and with every nuanced decision dialed in, it creates lasting, compounding results that transform your life for good. Now that you've seen how this process works, let me show you how we can make it work for you. If you're a high-achieving business owner over 35 who feels stuck, like your body isn't keeping up with your drive, this is exactly what you've been searching for. Maybe you've tried all the programs, diets, and quick fixes only to feel more frustrated, exhausted, and back at square one. Or maybe your energy has hit a low point and it's affecting your confidence, your productivity, and even your relationships. But if you're ready to finally break that cycle, reclaim your energy, and achieve a body that matches your ambition, I can help. I'll personally guide you to lose at least 10% of your body weight, build lean muscle, and boost your energy, all in just 180 days or less using my proven lifestyle recalibration system. And here's my commitment to you. If you don't hit your goal within 180 days, I'll work with you until you do. This isn't just about losing weight or building muscle. It's about transforming how you show up in every area of your life. Imagine feeling stronger, more confident, and more in control, not just in your body, but in your business and relationships too. If that's what you're ready for, click the button below to book your free call now. Don't wait. This is the moment to invest in yourself and finally make it happen. If you're not ready to book a call, enjoy these testimonials.
I was a minimum of 100 pounds overweight. I was on all kinds of diabetic medications. I was on high blood pressure meds. I was on cholesterol med, no energy, couldn't get my lazy butt out of my recliner.
Lack of exercise, overweight or way too much weight. In the last year or two, some health issues, particularly high blood pressure that my primary care doctor informed me of that had never been a thing in my life before. My doctor said, keep this up and you won't live as long as you think you might.
I was a little bit overweight, starting to get a little bit obese. I'm down about 60 pounds since May. I have gone from 4 diabetic medications to 1. I have dropped my blood pressure medication. I feel better. I've gone from a 4X shirt to a 2X, and I've gone from a size 50 pant to a size 40.
I liked having some accountability. My blood pressure numbers are down about 40 points. I'm around 38 pounds down from my high, which was 288. My waist size is down 4 or 5 inches. I'm wearing pants that I haven't worn in 7 years.
My body fat percentage is going down pretty significantly. I'm eating 300 to 400 additional calories than I were for the past 2 years on my diet. I'm maintaining the same weight, building a little bit of muscle on top of that. My endurance, my agility and strength have increased quite significantly. My body is going from this to this. And it really makes me feel very good because I really want to get leaned out, and this is the method to do it.
I have a lot more energy. I'm not at that burnout phase at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm still going, and I've got energy to go into later in the evening to work. I think I'm a happier, easier to get along with person too. I just think my life is better. I think I have a better relationship with my kids, my friends, my family. I love what I do, and now I love the way I feel when I'm doing what I'm doing.
I have more energy, I get more stuff done. I think it's actually changed my attitude. There's just several physical and mental improvements that have come with everything that's happened since I started working with you. I like it when people tell me that I look great and I've lost a lot of weight and gee, you look like a whole different person. And I have 2 young boys, teenagers, and keeping up with them, whether we're playing catch in baseball or one-on-one in basketball or going skiing or whatever, I just have more energy. It feels better.
It's just building my confidence up even more and more to be there, not only for my kids and their future, to see the changes that are happening to myself as an adult, as a parent. If they're seeing it now, they're already putting these thoughts into actions. There is no doubt in my mind that this is going to be carried throughout the rest of their lives and then passed on to the grandchildren and everything else.
Jump off the fence and start doing it. It will change your life. It's hard to put into words how I feel, and the accountability I have working with you, Jerome, the support is there. So there's no reason not to.
The importance of getting a coach or a team like Elite is they have the backing and the knowledge to support what we're supposed to be doing. I realized that I needed help, just like anybody else.
If someone's on the fence and they're thinking, what am I going to do? Choose Lifestyle Recalibration. You'll be happy with your results and the program, but doing nothing isn't going to get you anywhere.